Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine speaking, and today I thought I'd share with you a little bit about my crafting. So first up, I would like to share with you one of my latest makes, and this is the sweater I was talking about in a previous video, and it was the first thing to be finished in 2023. And this is the pattern called Snowy Forest, and it's really nice and I like it super much. So I finished this just earlier this week actually. It's done blocking and I think it came out really lovely. So as I mentioned that during that last film, I said I made this quite oversized, so I think I was supposed to make, according to the pattern and measurements, a size medium, but I decided to make a size extra large instead to get the extra width, and I'm really happy with the outcome. And I did the cropped version of this. So really happy with this result, and that actually leads on to something that I'm not as proud of as a knitter that I thought I'd share with you today, and it's this little piece. This is my basket of unfinished objects, or UFOs, and I thought I'd go through it today and share with you my thoughts and on these projects and my plans for what to do with them. I think I need to do something about this because it's, as you can see, it's overflowing quite much. So let's get started and see what we have in here. So first up is this little project bag. I think this project is actually one that's still going. A project bag I made myself. So in here I have a pair of mittens going. It's a Swedish designer. I don't really remember the name. I will add it in the description and on top here. And these are actually made, well, I'm helping a friend knitting these, and I made a pair like going along, giving her a tutorial. So this is just the first one that I have going on, but I haven't come that far. But a little piece like this. I think it's a cloudberry pattern. So that's basically what I have in here. I'm working with 3 colors of yarn, and it's the yarn Fable from Drops. So it's a sock yarn. I'm using this a lot for socks and stuff. So I had these colors laying around and found that they were perfect for this little project. So that's this one, and it will stay like this until I'm done with them. Let's see, next up is this little bag. This is from the bag itself. It's from like a craft store in town here, handmade prints. And let's see what we have in here. I have a pattern for one of my last sweaters, the Lily's Bubble sweater. I have some leftover yarn and my swatch for that sweater too. So that's the yarn I used, these two. And then I also have a swatch and leftover yarn from my September sweater that I knitted quite recently also. And the swatch I did played around with a bit of the colors. So yeah, that's something I need to empty out. So I have freed up one bag at least. And then let's see, this little beauty. I bought this at Stephen and Penelope's store in Amsterdam when I was traveling there with my teachers my teacher group at my school. And this is this side, the bubble shawl. So I bought it as a kit at Stephen and Penelope's a few years ago now. I think what's holding me back on this is that I really wanted to make this. They had a beautiful yellow color and they had sold out on that color, so I picked the pink one instead. And I think I still would have liked to have like the yellow color, but it's still in their way of making, so I keep it a bit. These little stitch markers that I have here, I've actually made myself just with some beads and jewelry wire. Okay, so next up is this one. The bag is just one of those fabric bags. I think I got it quite a few years ago now, when I was doing 10-kilometer race in Stockholm. In this one I have something I call the Tuesday sweater. Let's see, looks like this right now. I've come quite far, but it's supposed to be a long cardigan. Tuesday cardigan is what I call it. So it's the girlfriend cardigan, girlfriend's cardigan by Anki. So it's supposed to be like hip length and with some pockets. And I started this and then I stopped. So I don't think I will continue working on this because I started running out of yarn. It's knitted with 2 yarns, this mohair, silk mohair yarn, and this wool and silk yarn, and this is super fine, and the material is super soft and nice. But I actually used these 2 yarns for this sweater, so I have some more of this, but not that as much as enough to finish this one. So this is probably going to be frogged, or yeah, probably going to be frogged. I think it was like the garter stitch, and it felt like it took forever to make, so that's kind of why I lost interest in this one. Next up, this purple one. Actually, now when we get down into the bottom, I don't really know exactly what's in here. Oh, it's this one. So here I have this. Let's see, this has been in here for quite some time. So this is actually the top part of a dress. It's called Uli. I love the dress that the person, it's a Swedish designer called Christine, the same name as I have, and it's knit on really fine needles and really small gauge. This is also something I don't think I will finish, and I've been using some of this yarn for this sweater as well. So I think I'm going to frog this and get better use of this yarn, because I don't think I will ever wear this dress if I even finish it. So sad to say, but this one will be frogged. What else? Here's something. Oh, so this project bag is from when we went to concert. Oh, this is one of my oldest maybe projects. It's t-shirt top type. I have the front or back all done, and then what I'm not really good at is knitting stuff that comes in pieces, because I kind of lose interest after a while. So I have started the back piece here, but I haven't gotten very far, as you can see. And to be honest, it's knitted in I think it's a linen and cotton yarn from Drops. To be honest, I don't think I will wear this if I finish it. It's a bit pale. So I love the look still on the model, but I think I've changed my style quite a lot since I started this also. So this is also one of those projects that is either going straight to the bin or being frogged. I don't know. Okay, so this little bag here, this is also made by me. It's actually a wet bag, so it's lined with special fabric that's doesn't let through any moisture. I made these when I used cloth diapers for my youngest son, and it's really good for swimwear and stuff also. But right now it's a project bag for this little project. Oh, almost forgot about this. I think all these needles have been in here for a while, scrunched up, so not the best quality. I think, if I don't remember wrong, these were supposed to be like a pair of warm boxers to wear during winter when you're going outside. But I didn't get very far. I think my plan was to start making like the crotch part, but I ran out of yarn. I think this is an alpaca yarn and then the fable, both from Drops. I've used them double, and I've just been making up the pattern as I've been moving forward, inspired by, I think Drops has one pattern, and another Swedish designer called Majas Manufaktur is the original designer, I think, for a pattern similar to these. Also a project I don't think I will finish, so it might be time to frog this also and free up some space. Oh, I'm glad to see I'm almost at the bottom of my bag. I have this little bag. I bought a book from Kat Kidston, and this came along as a project with fabrics and stuff. It's supposed to be like a handle or like a long piece for having around your shoulder, for shoulder bag. But I made it, and then in this is a little piece. And this actually isn't even a project. I think this is a test knit of some kind, either from when I was showing someone how to knit with multiple colors, or taking a class in one of the fairs. I don't really remember anymore when I did this, but this definitely doesn't have to stay there. And we're at the bottom of the bag, and I actually have a few project bags in the bottom just empty, so that's good news. But I'm keeping the midden project and my bubble shawl, and then the rest of the projects will be frogged, and I'm now thinking about what to do next. So since finishing my latest knits, I've been thinking about knitting something else, but I also have some plans for sewing. So maybe there will be a sewing project that you can come along and follow along in quite close future. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my thoughts and me airing out my conscience, bad conscience about this bag, and I really think a lot of knitters have these just projects that you just put to the side and never really get the urge back to take them back up and get the energy back for working with them. You just lose interests of some kind of reason. And since it's a project, or these are projects we actually, or at least I actually spend some money on when you buy all the materials you need for projects and all of that, and not finishing what you start, or sometimes it feels like, doesn't feel good to know that you started something and then you wanted to finish it but you didn't. So, but you learn from your mistakes, you learn by finding your style, you learn by finding what to think about when you order materials, or when you find patterns that you would like to work with, what you like and what you don't like. So feel free to share if you have similar experiences, or if you have any questions or things you would like to see more of on this channel. So I really liked talking to you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed it too. I wish you a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.